jut fun, retrap. Then I'm going to use pouse out to turn him on his head. So what I did was I went jam, muy jut fun, retrap. You could put a headbutt if you want. Now, this gum sow right here is going to do what we call a conversion press into pouse out. Now that allows me to, what I call, turn the steering wheel. And as I do that, I kick his leg and I turn him on his head. So I one, two, three, four, and after this here, you get him, grab it, step behind, and throw it to the floor. See what happens? And you go, boom, and you just smack, punch him tight, close with a hook. Okay? So it's real simple. You're going to step off the ujong, turn punch, punch again. Okay? Very simple.
Okay.
You do what we call lick, borrow power. Step away, grab, turn, pull again and punch. This is a grabbing trap, another form of grabbing. 1, 2, 3, 2, yes. 1, 2, 3, 3, good. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Long, lot of fun. Now watch. I bring my hand over on the V. I drop my hand so his arms are crossed. I slide my hand in and I put the thumb side of my wrist on his pulse. I put it against my body to bend his wrist, and then I bring it up and do something. Then I can hit the ribs like this. People generally don't do something when they're talking. So if you get your opponent talking, and you said, you go like, he's going to pick a fight with you in the street or something, right? And you go like, you know, why do you want to, I mean, what did I do? Did I do anything? What did I do? Why are you picking on me? You know, boom! As soon as they open their mouth to tell you why, you hit them. Because they're busy like, you know, you could do, you know, something like that. You could go, you know, hey, you know, why did the chicken cross the road? Boom! They go, what is it? What? Boom! That's an emotion trap, we would call it. Emotion trapping is also, you can trap a person with kind of fear. Like, you know, the person is starting trouble with you, and you're like maybe a little bit scared or something. And you're like, hey! They go, whoa! You know? That's an emotion trapping. Another thing that my teachers used to tell me, and I know it's easy to say, hard to do, is don't show any fear. When a person starts to fight with you, instead of being like, you know, like this, if the person starts fighting with you, like, boom, you know, like they go, wait a minute, why is he not afraid of me? Even if you're scared shit, if you make the opponent think you're not afraid, that can be an emotion trap. So these things work in your favor. To use your brain to be a smart, like, you know, an example of an emotion trap, a simple one, is a surprise emotion trap. You know, Bryce wants my wallet, you know, so he's going to ask me for my wallet, and I'm like, oh, okay, no problem, I'm give him my wallet. Here you go. That would be an example of an emotion trap, because you outsmarted the dude. You know, instead of using a physical action, but it's fast, right? Now, what we're going to do is foot trap like this, then lift and choke. Like this. So if you just step on a guy's foot, push him. And that can start the fight and give you the advantage. That's a floor trap. Block. I pull again. I'm trapping his shoulder. I'm trapping his neck. Headbutt. Keep. Now once you have this hook, you're going to punch through the hole like this. Uppercut. Now, you'll hit him one time, maybe two, and eventually he's going to turn his head away from the punch. So when he turns his head, you're going to trap it with futsal like this and pull him through to this punch. Then you're going to grab his head like this and smash it into the floor. Now, of course, we can then mount the top if we like that. So that'll be our movement. So we're going to go body traps body. I'm going to use my chest to hold Bryce down to the ground. So I put all my weight on his chest like this. Okay? Not like this. I keep my knees up. So my weight is on his chest. Now, I'm going to use this movement, Lao Sao from Silim Tao. And I'm going to use it times 2. Because I'm going to put one under his neck and one under his shoulder. Like this. Now, I put my shoulder in his neck.
Leave.
Now, I walk to 11 o'clock. Now, I'm going to do this. And what happens, once I get this tight, watch this. It's terrible, right?
Yes.
You're going to hold it down, elbow him, grab his wrist to bend it, put your hand under.
Oh.
This is a trap. Then I'm going to break his wrist. Break it, right? I'm going to put it down. And then I'm going to grab it like this. Okay? It's not the usual Kimura. We call it the gooseneck. Then you can pull his head back and get your legs over like that. And that's an example of my leg strap body. Okay? So I pot the punch and I wrapped it tight, right? Then I push his head like this and I throw my leg over. Now I can, this isn't the usual, you know, it's not the one they usually do. It's not that. It's not a jiu-jitsu one. It's just a simple wrap here, get his head back, throw this over, and now you have a terrific leverage. You don't even need this, but you can. But I could break his arm real easy right now. So you can call that leg traps body.
Les genoux, vous remontez, il tombe les coudes au-dessus de la tête, vous passez un piège de poitrine, le bras au-dessus, vous enroulez le cou, puis vous remontez les pieds, vous poussez, vous retournez. Ici, vous remontez, vous bloquez le bras, vous bloquez la jambe, vous mettez le genou et vous frappez. Puis j'enroule ici son bras par-dessus, j'attrape son cou, je remonte les pieds pour pouvoir tourner et je pivote. Le retourner, je bloque les bras. Ici, je bloque la cuisse. Je mets ma cuisse dessus.
That's fine. It's still good. Okay? Did it work? Anybody have a problem? Okay? All right, again. Bryce?
Je ramène les jambes, les genoux serrés. Ici, je décolle le bassin, il tombe. Je place un blocage de poitrine, je passe le bras à l'intérieur, je bloque le cou, je remonte les jambes et je retourne. L'adversaire, je tiens son bras, je place sa cuisse.
Okay, did it work? Okay, Gooseneck? And this one goes wide, right? And you use this hip, this leg is the one that does most of the work. And you use this elbow and this hand and you push him over. And now you have, see? And of course you could, if you wanted to, maybe, or just start punching it. Now, when you're done with that, that's when you're going to press this leg and kneel on it. And you have a superior position. Okay? Let's try it. Same defense. And I turn my head and I block it. No. Yes. So turn your head away from the danger and snap your hand into the danger like that. So you turn, whomp, like this. Same thing. Same. And Bryce knows he can punch me only with that hand. So I block it with Wuso. But I'm going to finish things differently now. This time I'm going to use a hooking trap and a pressing trap. Try to punch me, Bryce. He's not punching you. Can't punch you now. It's a trap. 1, 2, whoa, 3. I wrap his hand and his foot. You see how I have his foot? I'm using a clamping trap with my foot and my arm. That's important. You need his foot. Now, soon, Brice will figure out the only thing he can do is punch with that hand. So I'm going to stop it with Wuso. Okay? After I have that, it's very easy. I don't care how big he is. It's very easy. You put your foot on the floor like this, and you use this, and you're going to throw him over. 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now this hand, she will know. Right? And this still is touching. Okay? No. Control. Now, that's one way you can do it, but if you can't get loose, and he holds on tight, you just, whoa, like this, right? Now I can grab his throat right here. Either, that's fine too, face or throat. But I'm going to reach forward and grab like that. So 1 is punch, 2 is like, whoa, then slide and grab like this, and then, now this one is a throw. This one is a, it is one of those. So we punch, we step off, we slide.
Bon, il fait l'open. Je me décale sur le côté en faisant mou, puis ici je viens saisir la gorge, puis je place ici la jambe. Derrière son genou.
Might go like that. So Hangsa, you trap pushing that one. Or you could be, for example, you might go like this in Chisao and be in a position like this, and then you can hang out the person's cross arm and just tie his hands up with it. So Hangsa could be used that way. If you packed out and you pack real hard, he packs real hard and he holds on, you can hang trap like that. The person holds on and just hang it out of the way like that. So that's another way to use Hangsa as a trap. Okay? Let's see. It's like Kwaksa, really. So 1 is Tanpak. 2 is double elbow. Now, I keep this, see? And I hook this. And then I bring my arm over. And this is out of the way. I grab my own hand. Like this. What you can do is a chin throw. Where you use, this is also head trap's body. But what you could do is you trap the opponent by the waist and use your chin. And you pick him up and you push your chin and you both fall down. So I would grab him by the waist and put my chin, and use your chin in the middle of his chest. That would be a chest or head trap's body. Chun, like this. Then I'm going to headbutt like this, sidestep, and a single neck throw. And you can slam him back. Now this time, since we already did a neck throw, let's do a neck knee. You know that one, right? So I'm going to go here, headbutt, and I'm going to go here, and I'm going to go neck knee. So when I bring his head around, so I punched him 1 time. Then I go, whoa, like that, right? And I just had time to block that second hook. And now I do that jing-jiang to prevent the next punch. So it's gang down, quick pak, and then quick jing-jiang to the chest. 2, 3, and go. Yeah. That's what I like. Ready? 1, 2, 3, on. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 2. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. 5. Ready? 1, 2, 3.